Welcome back. Now, if the Prime Minister loses Tuesday's vote on her Brexit plan, what next? Because if she's got a plan B, she certainly hasn't told anyone about it. And that's encouraged MPs to come up with their own, including the Conservative Robert Halfon. Here's what happened when I went to his constituency in Harlow, Essex. If you want to find out the mood among original Leave voters, you could do worse than come to Harlow in Essex. 68% of people here voted to leave. In fact, every district in Essex voted out. Working class but aspirational, people first arrived in this new town from the bombed-out streets of East London after the Second World War. It's a natural home of Mondeo Man. Electorally, what happens in Harlow doesn't just stay in Harlow. History shows that whichever party wins here secures the keys to number 10. Would you like them to back Theresa May or not?
I think mathematically it's impossible for it to go through, but I think it's a really sad day. Really sad day.
Yeah. And why is that? You think it's a good deal?
I don't think it's necessarily a good or a bad deal, but it's perhaps better than the no deal.
I just think it's a shame that they're not helping her at all. None of them. They all seem to be against her. So instead of doing all this argument, they'll get their heads together and push it through.
Are you worried then that MPs are trying to block Brexit?
Yes, they are, definitely.
Everything just seems very confused at the moment. It's quite frustrating because really it's only sort of 2 months away that we should be, exiting, and actually nothing's really sort of confirmed.
It's just gone on too long. It's aggravating now. You've got people that want us to come out and people that don't like the MPs, they're like children. I'm just sick of it all.
We just want it to be over. We would love for them to focus on something other than Brexit, like health, education, welfare, anything basically, and we think they're behaving like complete buffoons. And we really, really dislike the whole of Parliament at the moment.
I was really struck by the visceral frustration that people here in Harlow feel towards politicians. The phrase that kept coming up again and again was that they're behaving like children. There was also more support for Theresa May's deal than I was expecting, not because people think it's brilliant, but because they want it all to be over. That is wishful thinking.
56 people are employed at this Harlow business, making water softeners, filters and calcium treatment units. At European Water Care, they want to be optimistic about Brexit. They're sourcing more material locally and the weak pound has certainly helped exports. But it's uncertainty that's the problem.
I would say generally we've had no help or advice from government.
So no help or advice really at all?
Not really that I can really sort of hang my hat on or plan with. We've had no planning tools, just communiques through .gov.uk to say you should do this, but then again you should do that. Nothing cast iron.
And that must be hard, that uncertainty.
It's really hard as a business leader to plan for that eventuality. I'm responsible for the employment of 56 people. They all have mortgages and normal day-to-day worries.
So what have you stockpiled and how long have you given yourself?
We've stockpiled raw materials as a manufacturer to take us over a kind of a 3-month period, March, April, May and into June. And
that stuff you get from outside of the UK?
That's mainly the stuff that we've got outside of the UK, so that our supply lines are not affected inside the UK.
And you voted to leave in the referendum?
I did vote to leave, yes.
So it's not Brexit that's the issue, it's the way the government's handling Brexit then?
Exactly right.